Welcome to CVTV News. I'm David Kerr with my co-host Deedra. We're glad you're joining us today. We'd like to give a special thanks to Germanna Community College, where you can find your future at Germanna.
Well, sometimes as a news anchor, I receive stories in the most serendipitous ways.
Serendipitous?
Yeah, I like that word.
It's a good word.
Recently, at a crafting class, I met a lovely lady named Joan Diaz-Mendez. In the course of chatting, I found out that she's on the board of directors for the Fredericksburg Area Museum, also known as FAM, F-A-M. She reminded me of a wonderful resource we have in our area. FAM collects, researches, interprets, teaches, and preserves the history of our region and provides programs, events, exhibitions, educational initiatives, and activities that touch the lives of all citizens and help them make meaningful and personal connections to history in our area. The last time I visited the museum was around 2002, and I decided to revisit this past weekend. I was warmly welcomed by my new friend Joan, Sarah Poor, the president of the Fredericksburg Area Museum, and a volunteer named Barbara Lawrence. FAM is not your typical museum. While they have exhibits on display typical of a museum, their collection is not stagnant. The People's Gallery, our Fredericksburg story in our words, and People and Pets will run until December of this year. So those are on a rotational basis. Our Fredericksburg story is the genius of Joan. It tells a story of folks like you and me that have moved here from different areas. The stories and the pictures are people. You'll find people from Serbia, Germany, Sweden, Persia, New York, military folks from all over, those from Northern Virginia, and locals who were raised in Fredericksburg. They all adorn the walls. Joan, through a collection of stories, demonstrates how our multicultural threads crisscross to form a metaphoric Fredericksburg tapestry. On site is an exhibit called These Old Walls, A Town and Its Stories. It will run through December 2020. The museum has taken historic photographs of Fredericksburg and superimposed the images beside and sometimes on top of current photographs of the city, giving us the illusion of time travel fit for a movie. A neighboring exhibit shows the perils of fires and floods in our area.
We've had both.
Yes, we have, as well as quirky facts. David, did you know that a cellophane factory, plastic wrap, saved our local economy back in the 30s? Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Well, you do now. There are two permanent displays called A River Runs and Open Collection Storage. One display in particular caused me to grow philosophical. There's a difference between an heirloom and a relic. An heirloom is an article saved by families for generations and handed down in an inheritance. A relic is a found object that was once discarded and whose owner felt had no value. Oftentimes, the relics tell more about history than the heirlooms. The Fredericksburg Area Museum is very active in the community. FAM is organizing Fredericksburg's participation in the nationwide bell ringing ceremony to honor the arrival of the first enslaved African Americans in the English colonies 400 years ago. On Sunday, August 25th at 3 p.m., Fredericksburg's church bells, along with bells across the United States, will ring to commemorate the first enslaved Africans who landed in English colonies at Point Comfort. That's in Virginia, and it was in 1619. The bells will ring for 4 minutes, 1 minute for every 100 years. This national bell ringing will enable the Fredericksburg community to participate in the historic moment. The Fredericksburg Area Museum is continuing its second Saturday program called Second Saturdays at the Museum. It's a regularly scheduled family program that includes hands-on activities and an opportunity to explore the museum's exhibits. This program is held on the second Saturday of every month from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. and provides an opportunity for visitors to discover something new within FAM's collection and explore a new piece of Fredericksburg history each month. On September 14th from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. On that day, the public is invited to join FAM staff and learn about Fredericksburg's Italian connections in sister city Este as a prequel to Pizzapalooza, hosted by the Fredericksburg Este Sister City organization on Saturday, September 21st in Market Square.
You know, they eat other things besides pizza.
Well,
Just to let you know.
I realize that, yeah. But pizza,
Pizza, I know.
what could go wrong with pizza, right?
Nothing.
Nothing. Families can participate in a variety of free Italian crafts and activities, including making their own stamp based on the Taliaferro family signet seal in the museum's collection. Second Saturday is free. Registration's not required, but it's appreciated. If you've been downtown on a Friday night during the summer, you may have had the pleasure of enjoying live music bellowing from Market Square. It's called the Fredericksburg Area Sounds of Summer Concert Series. If you've not been yet, I highly recommend it, and don't forget to bring a lawn chair and your dancing shoes. These Friday night concerts will continue until September 27th from 7 to 9 p.m., so you still have plenty of time to enjoy family-friendly music featuring local bands and free arts and crafts for the kids. The Fredericksburg Area Museum, in association with Hallowed Ground Tours, also offers a series of walking tours downtown Fredericksburg and its historic neighborhoods. Tour guides discuss examples of 4 centuries of architecture and unravel the history of people who helped shape the Fredericksburg community. These tours offer a glimpse of the rich layers of history that make up the community. FAM would like to warmly welcome you to their location housed in historic Town Hall Market House, circa 1816, at 907 Princess Anne Street in downtown Fredericksburg. They are currently running a special promotion. The entrance fee is free for field trips from Fredericksburg Public Schools. All other visitors get a free admission on Mondays and every first Friday. If you'd like more information about their hours of operation, extensive collection, membership, volunteer, and donation opportunities, visit the Fredericksburg Area Museum's website at famva.org. There you may also submit your Fredericksburg story to be included in the In Our Words exhibit.
Thank you, Deidre. There's a lot going on in downtown Fredericksburg. It's fun. It's a beautiful place. And you just gave us an outline of all sorts of things to do. I think it's great.
Lots of things.
So please stay with us. We'll be right back.